Dante. Is Dante here? Dante, my, and that made him a superstar. So, Sean,
great. I appreciate it. So, Bernsey, I got to say, you know, obviously what a great guy. I mean, to come out and put these guys together. He drove out 6.5 hours. A couple other guys drove down, I should say. It's very cerebral, up and down. Got this stuff. So yeah, these guys drove a long time to do this, and you know, he's as good a teammate as I ever had in the big leagues or before. And you know, it's guys like him.
Cousins are, I guess,
him that not only you know, give back and do things like this, but he makes the game. They make the game fun. Great post-career on TV because he's entertaining. Your friend that passed away,
Justin Miller.
that's why Justin, you know, always would go to Burns and say, hey, you know, stir it up. Because Burns, he was the guy that you need in a clubhouse. I'm sure you guys have someone here that was kind of like, it's wrong to say the clown, because he's not a clown, but it's that person that brings the energy, right? And teams that are good have that person. So anyway, so my background,
Family, friends, and this and that. So they're coming at me with this.
I went to Tustin High School. I had a tee in my hat, just like you guys, about 30 minutes down the road. I signed in 1991 with the Blue Jays and was with that organization for 8 years, 5.5 of those in the major leagues. Got traded over to the Dodgers for 5 years, and then got traded to Arizona, played with Bernsey, where we went. And I was there for a year and a half, and got traded to the Mets, and then I retired after the 07 season. So I was fortunate to have a good run. I got to say, this is my first pep talk for a team that's gotten disqualified. You know, BS reason. You guys really got screwed. I mean, I played in CIS.
Story too, and then through all of this, I want you guys to understand this.
And you know, I was devastated when we lost one year in the finals. We lost in the semifinals a couple times, so I know how much it means. But I think this is a great thing to come out and get a chance to put the uniform on again. I don't know if any of you guys are anyone planning on playing next year or beyond after graduate seniors, I guess, graduating. So that's great. I mean, for those of you that are, I would say, you know, just keep working, keep getting after it, because you know, you never know when your last game's going to be, and you know, for some of you, you know, it might be the last time playing baseball, might be here today. So you got to just go out and enjoy.
And I don't know how many of you guys know this, but through all of this,
enjoy it. I mean, the thing about baseball, I stopped playing. I had a chance to keep going, but I kind of lost that love of showing up every single day and playing. And when you get to that point, that's, you know, whether it's baseball, whether it's music, whether it's comedy, when you get to the point where you don't love it anymore, I think that's the time to step away from it. And if you love it, if you guys want to keep going, just and put everything into it. And if you college, if you get to make it to the minor leagues, you get all the way to the major leagues, whatever you've given it all and you put everything into it, and you can walk away from it saying, hey, you know, that was a great experience. I met great people and I learned a lot.
There's a guy that I played with in Sacramento named Justin Miller.
And I'm moving on. So that's really the only motivation side. But as far as this, you know, I feel for you guys. You know, high school, I still remember, you know, the big moments for me. I'm sure everyone can say the same thing in Little League, like losing to Mexicali. I lost to a team, ended up going to Williamsport and playing on TV. I'll never forget, you know, my friends and I still joke around about, you know, the first play of the game that was an overthrow. We still remember these details. I go back and I can't tell you, you know, big moments that happened in my life, you know, the last 5 years, the details of it, as well as I can tell you the details of an at bat against Randy Johnson
and Justin was one of my very best friends.
You know, an error I made against my rookie year against Baltimore Orioles that cost us the game. I can remember those things, and that's how important baseball is for people who love it, or whatever else you do. That's how important it is. So anyway, just enjoy the day, and I really appreciate what these guys are doing. And as Bernsey said, you know, pay it forward. I mean, it's about doing the things that you know you appreciate for other people. And that's what's important. And for me, I apologize. I'll have to leave early, probably right when the game's starting, because I have to get my daughters. I can't leave my 10-year-old, you know, sitting on the curb for a half hour waiting for me. So that's my apologies, but I wish I could stay here and hang it.
Justin, his favorite thing to do
all day. So anyway, thanks for
having me. Thanks, guys. t-shirts. Basically, had these rush together and outfit my squad here. First, you guys come and grab them.
I'm a youth double X. Say hello to Periscope, guys. Look at the energy, yes.
Was stirred up as soon as I came into the so Major League Baseball has got like this campaign going on right now, right? It's play ball, and I love the idea. I love the concept because, you know, so often I think in today's day and age, right, we're locked into Periscope like Brody, and but the bottom line is, look, dude, get out, do something, be active. Clubhouse, whatever. I'd walk in and, you know, I'd say black again, and that opportunity was robbed from you guys. It's heartbreaking, and I got to tell you guys, remember, just enjoy each and every single day, enjoy each and every single opportunity to play. And look, I realize it's probably not much, but we're going to give you that one last opportunity to play. And the whole let them play thing, I'm not sure how many of you guys seen the Bad News Bears, but I mean, this is epic. So as far as he'd say why, and we get into it, and he was just always concerned. We're all kind of on one big team today. Have at the t-shirts, you guys can fire them on, and it's all about let them play. It's all about playing ball.
Yeah, come on, let's go. I'm holding the camera, I can't clap. Push it. Let's go.
There's like 60 t-shirts, so, you know, once they're all kind of dispersed, whatever, I have no problem. You guys got family and friends too. Whatever's left, I'll let Ollie kind of distribute or whatever. But yeah, this is it, boys. That was Justin, and it was always, you know, he's the sweetest person ever. We take some wax and
yeah.
Ollie
We'll get Coach up there, so you guys start loosening up. We'll throw you some BP. Thank you guys so much.
Let's do
What
it.
do you guys say?
Thank you. Let's do this. Great job, Eric.
Oh, thank you. I watched your Periscope the other day.
So you were in that brawl, right? That huge brawl with the SC?
Yes, yeah. I was a peacemaker, but yeah, Cirillo and
Yeah,
Vina, Tommy Adams. Just think of the guys who were
That
like,
was what, like 90...
I'm on Periscope, don't say anything crazy.
91?
That was, I think it was my sophomore year, so 90. My freshman year was 89. So it's a crazy brawl because, yeah, we would just rag.
Met my life. You always just loved getting me going about something.
They're in the dugout at Packard Stadium. We'd basically be on the foul. I mean, the first and third base line. So it was a crazy fight. John Jackson, Kip Yawn. I don't know if you remember him.
I remember, yeah.
So he like threw over.
In college, you take more abuse, I think, than anywhere, right?
What's that?
In college,
Oh,
you
yeah.
take so much abuse.
I mean, it was brutal. SC and
They're right on
ASU.
And they're all drunk college kids.
Yeah, it was pretty like. I think the ASU fan, like, they were rowdy, pretty rowdy back in the day. Sometimes they would cross the line, even, you know.
Right.
But you didn't get to play. You would have gone to Stanford, Sunken Diamond.
Yep.
Coach Mark.
This or that. Well, geez, almost like a couple years ago now.
Right.
Even though with Jeffrey Hammonds and I guess Dave McCarty, I would have dismissed him.
David McCarty, Aaron Dorlock. You remember him? He was a reliever.
Yeah, I remember the name. So it would have been. I'm trying to think who. Well, John Lynch.
He played baseball there too.
Yeah.
So where do you live now? Heron lives down there.
Yeah, he's in the same. He was in the same. I moved out of that neighborhood, but he's same area.
He came to. I did a show down at the Irvine Improv
Oh, really?
last
That
Tuesday.
Place, that place well.
Yeah. Well, they just moved to a bigger location.
Oh, where'd they move?
He passed away, and
Well, it's still in the Spectrum, but it's a 600-seater now as opposed to maybe 400 before. So I think I'm going to get loose here. I might pitch an inning. Eric, I'm going to hand this off to you.
I've joined you.
So, Eric, here's the deal.
I'm going to take this time shirt off.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I thought you were going to indoor charity today. That's why it's like.
Okay, it's 67%. Film a little warm up.
My heart broke.
And then we'll
Do you want to put it
then we'll break it
do you
up.
want to do this one on Twitter? Do you wanna
No,
restart
it's already out. Oh, this?
Yeah, do you want to
Sure,
restart
good
it on
idea.
Twitter?
We're going to go on Twitter.
You'll get like 400.
It was sad, and then all of a sudden I figured out that this was Justin's high school, and then it was a no-brainer. I wasn't going to stop at anything. I knew he would be the one up here fighting for you guys. And I'm in a position, and it's not this super powerful position by any means, but it's an opportunity to make a difference, and you guys deserve it. The only thing I can say, the only thing I can ask of you guys though, pay it forward. Pay it forward. There's going to be a time when you guys have an opportunity to do something for somebody or a group of people that they can't do for themselves. There's going to be a time where you guys have a voice. Use that voice, make a difference, and don't be afraid to make a stand. So this is the most eclectic group of characters I think possibly. Hustle hat on the right is Kelly J. He is a singer, songwriter, just freestyle, white rapper that you guys can. I mean, and so we're very fortunate to have him here. I have no idea if he can play any sort of baseball, but who cares? This guy can jam. So at some point, we're gonna get him on the mic. This is boy Chris. Chris has been playing with them for years. Right here's Brett Krill. Brett went to UCLA. Was a stud there, playing the Giants organization. Just got done playing, fresh off the field. This guy right here is Cody Decker. Cody went to UCLA. Badass. Career 869 OPS. I love dropping that. Just the dude breaks. And he talked about someone who just hadn't had an opportunity. He just hasn't had his opportunity. Just recently got released. Keep fighting the good fight. Opportunities will come up. This is part of the Kelly crew that they rolled in today. Right here is Brody Stevens.
Hi, guys.
Brody is the man. Brody played, was it with Bonds? The bottom line is,
Harry's a little older than Paul LaDuca, Fernando Vina, all your big idols. But I grew up in the San Fernando Valley. I went to LA Unified, so I have a problem with CIF kids, but it's okay. Laughing, appreciate that.
Brody is obviously a comedian, and I bet him back in the day at Best Damn Sports Show, he'd warm up the crowds.
A lot of warm up. Television show warm up. You've been in those. You guys like ridiculousness? I created it. Chelsea Lately, remember that? Your mom used to watch it? I created it. And I rent an apartment in the valley. Anyway.
And I got a lot of respect for you guys. There's more kind of weird elements to this.
Boy. Thanks for laughing.
Court,
I just don't get it.
You don't do that to me.
Robbie. Now,
Punk
they're
kids.
fresh off the field. These two went to Cal. Still go to Cal.
Punk
Court
kids.
plays at UCLA. He's got the draft coming up, and most likely going to be a pretty high draft pick. So, the final edition, I got to say that I reached out to a lot of guys that I played Major League Baseball with and against, and it's tough to get guys to come back, and rightfully so. I mean, they all have their own lives now, and they're doing different things. It happened afterwards. My mom grew up in Torrance. My home said baseball is really the last thing that they want to do. And of all the guys I reached out to, there was one that showed up here today. And if you were to ask me if I got reached out to who you want to come, this guy would be it. 49 home runs for the Dodgers in one season. He's hit 4 home runs in a game. He hit 328 home runs in his career. If he played 7 years longer, which you could obviously look at him and he'd still be playing. The guy would be in the Hall of Fame. So, family, my whole mom's side of the family is still in Torrance. This is Sean Green, and Sean is, we'll call him our captain, but Sean's, I'm going to let him say a couple words, and the one thing that I can say about him is that he's one of the most serene players that I ever played with. And he was a 100% student of the game, and he had a ridiculous amount of athletic talent. But that wasn't what made him great. What made him great was this. And he knew how to use his mind better than anybody else I ever saw and I ever played with.